Hello and welcome to Sweet Shot Games Dota 2 Pub Stomping with Medusa Guide. Well, it's been a while guys, but I'm glad to be back. First of all, let me just explain a little bit. I plan on making more videos still. I just had some medical issues that I had to deal with for past few months, and it wasn't anything too serious, but with that combined with how busy I was, just with life and other things going on, I just kind of needed a break from making videos. Just didn't have the time really to do it, and didn't have the time really to play much of Dota at all actually. But hopefully now I can get back to making some videos and bringing you some more content. Okay, well, let's get back to Medusa. I think she's a very versatile hero, and you can either solo mid or solo off lane with her. But for this guide, I will show you how to take the safe lane with a support and play a hard carry role. Even as a carry, I think Medusa is very versatile, and you can build her many different ways. But for starters, I like to get a couple of iron branches and tangos and a salve and maybe a clarity pot, and then get a sage's mask as soon as possible. Now you can put a point or two into your stats if you feel the need for it. However, I like to just up my Mystic Snake and Mana Shield first, maxing out the Mystic Snake first and Mana Shield second, and then putting points into Split Shot once the other two are maxed out, and of course putting a point into my ultimate whenever it's available. Mystic Snake can deal a ton of damage and steal a ton of mana if you use it right. It's great for harassment or for team fights. So try to make the last bounce hit an enemy hero. This of course is going to take a little bit of practice to get used to, as will your other two abilities, which are toggles, and so you're not going to always want to leave them on, and rather you're just going to have to learn which situations to leave it on or turn it off. And so just to show you the power of a well-placed Mystic Snake, I was able to harass this Mirana out of the lane with just one shot. Now the early game might be kind of boring for you, since you should just focus on farming as hard as possible. And again, there are a lot of good different ways of building Medusa, but I like to go for the power treads and a quick Orchid of Malevolence. This will give you some good attack speed and damage, as well as good mana and mana regen, which you will need for your mana shield. In a team fight, your ultimate can be devastating, so wait till your opponents are facing your direction and then activate it, and they will be slowed and then stunned if they continue to face your direction for another 2 seconds. My favorite thing about Medusa though is her mana shield. As you see here, I got hit by Doombrainer's ultimate, but I didn't take too much damage from it because of the mana shield, and so I was able to keep fighting. I want to talk for a minute about the items that you could get on Medusa, since she is so versatile. If you're looking for something cheap and inexpensive because you might have gotten off to a poor start, then maybe something like the Arena of Aquila or Drum of Endurance would work really well for you in that situation. Now if you're looking for just straight up damage, some good options would be a Daedalus, a Monkey Keen Bar, or a Desolator. And if you're looking for some more defense, try getting something like the Lincoln Sphere, Black Keen Bar, or a Manta Style. And if you're looking for some more utility, something like a Diffusal Blade, which would give you a really good slow, would be useful. And then if you're getting really beefy and finding a lot of farm, then you could get the Satanic, Eye of Scotty, or a Butterfly. In a 1v1 situation, don't be afraid to use your ultimate. It's got a pretty low cooldown, and in the end could be the difference between life and death. Also, don't forget to toggle your Split Shot and activate your Orchid to deal some extra damage. For this game, I decided to go for a balance of damage and tankiness with a Manta Style and then a Butterfly. Now there's not much more I can say about Medusa. As long as you're farming well with her and keeping up with the other carries in the game, then you should be able to late game dish out tons of damage and be super tanky. You're probably going to need a lot of practice, because even in this game there were a lot of times where I didn't use my abilities at the right time or on the right person, or I didn't toggle my abilities on or off at the right time. So you're just going to have to learn each of the situations that you might be in and how to properly use your hero. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Now, go stomp some pubs with Medusa and let them know how you got so pro.